Hi everyone. I have decided to open my new YouTube channel and share with you the knowledge that I have learned for the last 15, 20 years. The rule that I will be following is I will make sure that any topic that I will be teaching to make it as simple as possible so every single of you could follow and understand it. I hope you guys will support me throughout this journey and subscribe to my channel. I will be paying close attention to your comments, suggestions, and recommendations and adjust every single class based on that. The very first topic that I will start teaching would be working with the databases and understanding SQL, which is structured query language. Let's start. Let's understand a little bit better how the databases work. When we think about the information technology industry, it is impossible to imagine it without the following components. We all see throughout the day a screen, right, where we see stuff. We call it a graphic user interface. Any computer needs to be connected to the server in order for you to use it. A server can be a local server or it can be a remote server. And you need to have a database in order to keep the data or store the data as the name indicates. When it comes to the database stores the data inside the tables. When it comes to the tables are customizable, meaning you can name them as you wish and you can have as many tables as you want per your business need. Now, when it comes to the tables has the following structure. It consists of columns and it consists of the rows. When it comes to the columns, again, it's customizable. You can have as many columns as you wish and you can name them the way you want. Now, let's imagine the following scenario. You want to create an Instagram account, which never existed before. When you go to the Instagram login page, it asks you to put email address, full name, username, and password, and you click sign up. The moment you click sign up, you want to understand what happens behind the scene. This is what happens. The moment you click sign up, the request goes to the server where your computer is connected and which is the database is running. Now, this information through request goes to the database and it gets stored inside the database because this information cannot just stay on the air. It needs to get stored somewhere. That's why this information now exists inside the database. But imagine a scenario where you put username as user1, you click sign up, request goes to the server, from the server to the database, but inside the database, that username already exists. In that case, from the database, request goes back to the server saying that this username already exists. That's why in most of the cases, when you try to open an account in the different websites or applications, most of the time you get a message saying that username is already taken, try a different username. Now, what is the usage of SQL in this case? Imagine that you might have multiple tables inside the database and you need to see the data or you want to delete some data or you want to update some data. That's where the usage of SQL comes. Basically, SQL is a language that helps you to communicate with a database. SQL, which stands for Structured Query Language, is a language that helps you to communicate with a database. Now, let's do some practical work and write some codes. Okay, guys. Now, the program that you see or the graphic user interface that you see, it is Azure Data Studio. In one of our future videos, I will show you and explain you in details how to download, install it, and at the same time I will show you how to install the databases inside it. But for now, let's stick within the topic. As you see here, I already have installed some databases, Northwind and Success. When I expand it, you will see the following information. This is my database, and these are the tables that I have inside my database. The tables that I have here is categories, employees, orders, products, regions, shippers, and so on. Now, let's open any of these tables and see what information this table stored. For example, if I want to open any of this table from the right side, from the left side, for instance, if I want to open employees, all I have to do, just say select star from employees. And when I run this code, you will see the content of the employees table. These all the columns that I mentioned before. If I want to open any other table, I have to do exactly the same thing. For example, if I want to open products table, I have to just say select star from products. And as you can see, it shows me all the columns of the products table. By now, one of the questions that you might ask yourself could be the following. What is the star? Now, if you see any table consists of many columns, whenever you say select star from products, by putting star, you're saying that show me all the columns from products table. If I do again the same thing, select star from orders, again it will show me all the columns from the orders table, order ID, customer ID, employee ID, and so on. But now let's say you want to open products table. If I execute this query, we have a lot of columns here: product ID, product name, shippers, quantity, and unit price. Now let's say you want to see only product name and unit price. In that case, all you have to do, just say select, first pick the table, which in our case is products, then come back between from and select and indicate the column names, which is product name and unit price. Now, when I run this query, you will see that we are seeing only two columns, product name and unit price. And again, by indicating what columns you want to see, you can pick as many columns as you want from any given tables. If I go again back to products table, now let's say I want to see product name, I want to see units in stock, and I want to see unit price. Again, as simple as that, you will see product name, unit in stock, and unit in price. The way you position the columns, again, it's totally up to you. All you have to do is just change the order. If I want the unit price first, all I have to do is say select unit price, comma, product name, comma, unit in stock, for example. When I run it, you will see that unit in price coming first. What I am trying to say is, whatever you put after select, that would be the first column that gets displayed, and then the second column, and then third column. Guys, as you see, SQL, it's a very human readable language. Like if you see on our very first code, select everything from employees. Select everything from employees table. In this case, we are saying that select unit price, product name, unit in stock column from products table. In this case, now you know that you can write a code that shows all the columns for any given table, or you can retrieve or display a specific column that you want to see from any given table. Guys, I have decided not to have long videos because it would be extremely hard to follow and understand the material. Thank you guys for watching. We'll continue in the next video.